never gonna die.
Right?
All right, man. Let's lock in.
I mean, you
Optic
don't-
Phase.
You think of these two playing each other in the grand finals, not the
Elimination
losers,
quarterfinals
quarters,
this time
wherever we are.
around.
These guys, one of these teams is going to
They've
get
matched
top
up in
6.
finals. They've matched
That's
up in winners
absolutely
finals and
ridiculous,
losers
right? But
finals.
that's because talking
I
about
don't know
them,
who beat Optic.
but
I believe
That's a great
Faze
point.
lost to
It felt
Complexity
right
and
to call
Rhino,
it El
the greatest player in
Clasico
Halo
last
history.
week when they're meeting up OBJ, and I think this kind of
Let's
matches
go,
up.
lock
Team
in.
that's known for doing that a little bit, overslaying a little bit before grabbing that OBJ and Faze Clan. So
Game
that
one,
dichotomy
Optic
of
Faze.
strategy and team composition set up here as we kick things off your elimination quarterfinals once again between Faze and Optic.
always so interested to see the opening strats between these teams because they've played against each other on these maps so many times now. They've seen every playbook each other have to throw at them. Is there any way they could potentially surprise one another? Who's going to pick the right plays off
burned
the
camo,
break?
though.
And right now, it's
Formal
Optic
get that,
who
or
earned
is that
some
burned?
early hill time.
Shit's
It looks
burned.
like they might also earn the camo. If they can shut down Royal 2, they'll have every part of the opening in their favor.
Lucid did miss the headshot, but he got the body shot on camo. Formal was able to clean that up. I believe it was a burn situation. 99 probably would have switched to a POV with camo had that not been the case. So Optic are able to burn camo and earn the early edge.
I'm not
in
sure
lead.
I understand the
World 2, though,
question.
with the snipe to work
Dismiss.
with. Formal at an important position on the nest bridge area. As Dead Zone reclaims it for Optic.
Nice
World 2
shots,
with the
bro.
snipe in his hands on the pillar, looking to push up, take down Dead
Oop,
Zone.
and then he
Dead
gets
Zone
nuked.
gets fragged out by Frosty. Royal 2 going to clean up here on Lucid. And for now, FaZe Clan have the edge.
Yeah,
in
are you
numbers
asking if it just
in
takes
this
up
lead.
the entire
Good
convention
patience
center,
from
or
Royal 2.
just
We
like
saw
a
Lucid
small
hit
portion of the
those
venue, or
pillar peak
are you asking
plays
if it's like
earlier.
big shits or just
A
small
little bit of
venues?
alliteration for you guys. But he gets taken down by Royal 2. Royal 2 sees ahead of it, and FaZe have a ton of time. This is early. If they can get this cap, Optic is
The one in
already
Seattle
thinking about having
takes
to
up.
rotate to the tower.
I guess it
But
depends
right
on the
now, Royal
tournament.
2's
The
not
one in
gonna make it
Seattle,
easy.
like when they do the World Championship, it's
Royal
usually
2
like
never makes it easy
it
for
takes
him,
up
as it looks
most
like
of
FaZe
the venue that they
should
use.
secure, if not even a rotation.
But like
to hill number
sometimes,
2 after
like
3 go down for Optic Gaming.
the convention
FaZe
center that we
are
go
in
to in
fact
Orlando
gonna be set
for the
up
tournaments
strong
always, like
here.
the big ass
Optic Gaming
Orlando
spawn
Convention
out
Center,
over on the A
is
side.
fucking
He'll
massive.
rotate
So
to
we take
C,
up
and
like
FaZe
4%
already
of
have
it. It's
but
like one
Optic are doing
hall.
a good job pushing
Like, that
through
shit
mid,
is
taking
like
down 2.
the size of
Lucid
4
drops down to low
airports.
shields. Optic
It's
looks to
insane.
reset here, not allowing what looked like a good early
Then also
rotation
sometimes we go to
from
smaller
FaZe.
venues, like Salt Lake last
Excellent
year.
work out of Optic to not give FaZe a free
Salt Lake last
setup.
year, we just went to like
Took
a
two
like
members of
a
them down.
comedy
But as I
concert
say that,
venue
3
type
going down
deal,
for
which was like a
Optic, Dead
little
Zone behind the
small
tower, but I
indoor
think
deal
FaZe
with a
know about
bar,
it.
and like
It's gonna actually just wait here for a
it was
moment.
dope as hell.
We remember that
really
insane
just depends on the
play
tournament.
from Renegade looking through the staircase to shoot the jump up down there. It's not awarded the chance to even
DreamHack
look down
Dallas
there, so
last
Dead Zone might be
year,
able to show up here
They just
and
basically
take this kill.
like it was a DreamHack event, it
Those
wasn't a
case
Halo
grenades
event,
Renegade
so they
was
basically
throwing
just gave
indicated,
Halo
like
like
you
a
said,
little
Eli,
corner with
they
like
were
20
aware
chairs,
of
and
the
they were like,
flank
"Here you
from
go."
Optic, and you can see 2 green X's there. Lucid, the last member alive on the C side. For
It just
Optic,
depends on
as
the
he's
tournament.
Earned a slay and enough time here to allow for his teammates to push through and take down a few members of FaZe as well. Trippy and Dead Zone combined for a double. Lucid, a team triple, takes down 3 for FaZe, and it's
Okay.
everybody gets their. It's
Now
almost
here's
like
control
a team
for
overkill
Optic.
there. Everybody accounting for 1 slay. Everybody playing their 25%. That was a nice sequence there from Optic Gaming as they've regained control of C. FaZe Clan spawning at the back of A. How can they push through? Previously, we saw Optic push through the top mid location. FaZe, though, working on the periphery of the map.
If Formal can snipe, like we
forever.
saw him snipe last week, this could be very good for Optic to tie up the score. He's already hit 1 headshot. Slow down Frosty on the cuts with a body shot. Facing
They should get this
heavy
hill, though.
fire, unable to connect with another, but this hill looks to be almost finished by Optic. It is, and it's FaZe that are now rotating to the next hill.
And to that point,
Strong
Decimus,
regain
I
there
think
from
Salt Lake
Optic
was
as
one
they
of the
tie
more
things up here
hyped
at
tourneys
1. Hill
last year.
rotates to A, and
I think that was
that's
one of
gonna
the better
cause Formal
events.
to have to push out off this
'Cause
snipe tower
especially-
location. Now he's sitting
especially
on the
with,
side. Dead Zone causing chaos as he's doing a number of
with
damage
where we're at
on the members of FaZe
in
Clan. Last
Halo's
player
life cycle.
alive is Frosty in
It's
the
like,
back, and he goes down. Royal 2 with a quick
would we
spawn
rather
up, though,
have
right back in the fight, but
a
that's
big
little
ass
bit.
classic sort of
All things
esports
considered, an
venue
overextension, a 1 by
that
1
maybe
by 1
isn't
push
full
for
all the
FaZe Clan
time?
and Optic.
Or
They're
would we
gonna take
rather
advantage of
pack
that
out
to get about
a small
halfway on the
venue
scoring
and have
here
it
on hill
be
number
hype
3.
as shit and loud as shit?
Kind of a funny kill on Royal 2. He hits the curb slide to go over Dead Zone, but Dead Zone
Salt Lake was a
repulses
good
him
time.
to the ceiling.
That being said,
opening
we had
enough
some
space
really good
for
crowds
Formal to
at
finish the
Fort
kill.
Worth and
Renegade's
Worlds.
going to find an opening, but his whole team is going down. Royal 2 trying to stay alive. alive down here.
Oh,
Is
and Des
ultimately
was with the
taken
tier
down,
1
as
sub. Yeah,
is
thank you very much, brother.
Renegade, and
Appreciate the new
it's
sub.
Optic with another
Much,
chance
much
to
back.
close this hill out.
As
They're
always.
just going to have to get a couple of slays to do so.
And I think because of that previous series loss where they went down
I appreciate
3-1
the
to
sub, brother. Thank you for the
SSG,
love.
losing all the OBJs,
Keeping the lights on
it
in
is
this bitch.
imperative that Optic Gaming get on the board early in this series.
Optic with
an
control.
OBJ
They're
lead
going to put
here.
2 hills in a row on the board.
As they secure the lead and hill number 3.
Tommy Loose
Very
is going apeshit.
convincingly, not much time at all there for Faze, if any. And look at
And
this,
Optic's on
Optic
rotation. They're gonna
Gaming
get initial
rotate.
here. Where
He
the hell
folds
is Faze on the
in
map?
half. That's where this next hill point would be, and Optic Gaming are already on it at the 25%
How did
mark.
Optic
no
just
less,
get this
and they got the
rotation for
setup
free?
Here, Lucid on the Nest Bridge. Renegade, though, looking to dismantle that.
Tough ass
from the
games
top
for
of Snipe.
Snakebite and Frosty so far.
Faze making one of the biggest errors you can make in King of the Hill, where you die at the same time your opponents are capping the hill. It just makes it too easy for your opponents
good
to
live
then
right there.
rotate and give themselves a good chance to secure the next hill as well. And it's been a
Yeah, much love,
staggered
Decimus.
spawn cycle for Faze for quite some time now. Optic seemingly one step ahead. The stagger continues as formal spawn.
They're gonna
kills
get this hill.
Frosty, and Trippy looks to secure a
Faze is
third
2 dead
hill
again.
in
They're gonna
almost
get this
as
hill.
much time as the hill has been active.
This is already done.
Wow.
My goodness.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
If there's any downside, I'll play devil's advocate to the efficiency that
Okay, so
Optic
Optic's going
Gaming
to
is
jump out a
showing
hill
here
right here
as they
to
take
try
a
to
3-1
basically
lead. They're gonna
fight
actually
for the rotation.
potentially wait out that final millisecond. pulling some
Faze
big
pushes
range
out a
strategy,
little
at
bit,
least
so
delayed
they're gonna
enough
go ahead
where
and jump back in
Frosty
and
has to
cap
push
it.
up to mid, but if there's any
Does that give
positive in
Optic
the
any better
efficiency for
positioning?
Optic Gaming for Faze Clan, it's that Optic Gaming has left
They go 2
plenty
dead.
of time left on the clock. 2.5 minutes.
Faze is looking for
2.5
kills,
minutes
though.
left in regulation. As Optic
gonna
have
flip
a
tower
2-0
side,
lead, and with 3 down,
which is
Faze are gonna have
probably
a
not
chance
good
to
for Optic right here. Holy shit!
Frosty takes the face at dead zone with a ridiculous jump shot, no scope.
Frosty's trying to get his team back into this. Not having a game so far, but looking to shift the momentum with this sniper. He's
All right,
gonna
bro.
hit
All right, bro.
and they continue. This man's absolutely on fire. And if they can secure this hill with still 2 minutes remaining on the
Holy
clock,
shit.
that's going to look good for a
Do they
potential
read
Faze
Tommy
comeback.
Lucid on the
I'll
flank
say
right
we,
here?
we have eyes on first
Flanksky.
person POV of the
Oh,
best
yep.
sniper
You got
in
calmed.
Halo Infinite. That's Frosty. No scope body shot. Meticulously takes down the opposition
3
for the
dead.
killing spree. Faze
Or Optic.
after 2
Faze
in
should
a
get
row
easy
there for
time
Optic
here.
Gaming. Look like they're going to at least get 1 on the board to make it a 2-3 game. One final push here
Frosty's
from
worried about the
Optic.
mud push,
Or
but
do
they
they
not coming
concede
this way.
Eli?
I don't know. It looks like, I mean, there's no point to completely concede it. They don't want to overcommit to trying to stop it. They're actually going to get out of the hill and try to fight for camo as both teams do. But
But
it's
now Optic's dying as the
committing
hill's coming
what I
up.
called the worst
That is a
mistake you can
huge
make in Halo
kill.
Infinite. That's dying as the hill transitions. Then 3 were dead as Faze finished that hill. So I believe a member of Faze should be getting away with the camo. And Frosty still has
Yeah,
2
that's
cycles
dope
to
as hell,
work with.
Decimus. That's fire.
Could be 2 headshots.
These
We'll
are
see from
huge
Frosty.
kills by
Nice
Optic.
Positioning though from dead zone as the flank takes Frosty off guard and takes him down as Formal earns the slay.
Frontman
Dead Zone
dies.
filling in with his support.
Gonna be a
role.
straight 2-on-2.
Great
Royal
job
2
of
got
that in
camo
that
though.
moment. Royal 2 pushes on through. The
That was
A-stand
kind of a
backside
burger
of
play.
the map. Dead Zone gonna go
Whoa,
on him.
shit.
Oh my gosh! Royal 2 had that push figured out by Dead Zone. Read it like a book through the walls. Through his game sense and communication.
It
able
sounds
to
good,
take
Decimus.
note
Yo, much love, brother. I
and
appreciate you
have
stopping
full
by and
awareness.
dropping the
Nothing
sub.
from Optic Gaming there took Faze Clan off
And I
guard
appreciate the
because of
hangs,
that.
bro.
They
It's
have
good
control
talking
of
with
the
you.
hill and the lead on hill number 6 as this one's getting deep into the action.
Much
Less than
love,
2 to
brother.
go.
Have a good rest of your day.
Process being played by Optic. Shout out to that YouTube series, The Process by Optic. Always a great watch to see behind the scenes. These guys' mentality so strong, but they're going to need a strong mental to secure this victory as Faze has had a surge. Looks like they do finally get some slays to slow down the momentum from Faze in this game, and Renegade's going to try to stop Optic from getting any more time. Just holding this nest position, which is so important for this hill, probably the most important position on the map. He gets taken down. Member of Optic going to try to fill that void so they can watch over the hill themselves.
90 seconds left on the clock. This one was virtually tied on this particular hill, but now Optic, after a nice stretch of gameplay,
Whoa, and there goes Faze.
on this hill. But
This
Faze,
is a good
have
play
their
right here.
push 2 on the backside of B, split on the pillars as well as they start to
Brother did damage to
dismantle
like
this
4
Optic
people
Gaming
right there.
roster. 2 go down.
They should get this hill
like a
though, I
SWAT
think.
team,
Wait.
efficiently all stay alive until Royal 2 goes down.
These are good
from the
nades.
nade
Hang on.
from Matt.
They might get a push on
As
this.
both teams on the verge of scoring here. This could end things for Optic or tie things up for Faze.
This play all started with Trippy.
Optic's
with some
getting
phenomenal
time out of
shots.
this.
Got 3 players weak. Snakebite, last player, able to stop this.
Oh my
His
God,
teammates
Trippy.
Are now off spawn. Trippy getting.
I'm just gonna get time. This is gonna be game. I'm just gonna call game right here.
Optic only need a few
Faze doesn't have
seconds.
time. Holy, that was sus.
Optic, despite a nice stretch run there from Faze, made you sweat, made you tighten up a little bit if you're an Optic fan.
And that was
watching
dual
at home, but
20s
Optic
out of
Gaming, and this
Faze.
is
I didn't see
exactly
who it
the
was. It was
challenge
Royal
we
2 and
placed
somebody.
in front of them as this
Sorry,
series started.
Frosty.
Needed to get off the front
It was a
foot
slow
with
game out of the
1-0,
other two.
win after some of the
And that
objective
started to get sus
insufficiency.
for Optic right there,
I don't know
bro.
the word we saw
It's
in the
not.
previous series. We're just gonna throw it out there. Whatever.
Oh,
Inefficiency.
21
There
and
we
20
go.
for
As
Royal 2 and
Optic
Renegade.
Gaming take game 1 and do so rather
Frosty
convincingly.
also had a
They
shit
seem to
ton of
have
damage,
control
though.
of the most of that match. Faze made it leading into HES Season 3 as
All right.
Royal 2 put that to good work.
Clock in
And
for
then
game
I think
2.
Another great
Got a Plaza
Plasma
Slayer.
Pistol player in the HES, which sounds weird again to hear out of my mouth. But Lucid, another player that's deadly with the Plasma Pistol as we kick things off here. Solitude game 2, tied 2-all.
Whoa, I think he got team killed right there.
3-3.
Frosty meleeed him,
Really
and I think he
mixy
got
here,
shot by his
opening
teammate.
break, nobody able to get much
mean, he was
use
probably
out of
dying there
things
anyway,
like the
but
camo or the shock. The
unfortunate.
shock actually still up on its spawn point. As Renegade
Yeah, I'm not gonna
brings the
lie, y'all.
assist, and Faze edge out
I've been
an early
using
lead here.
the
Fourth-
space station DMR
These Faze
skin
that have the shock rifle.
ever since, because I've been watching a lot of Frosty stream.
Probably Frosty, the one over there.
So I've been using that DMR right there.
Must be Snakebite.
Not gonna lie,
Snakebite,
I've been torn between the exact setup Royal 2's using, the like Dragon DMR with the white and gold skin,
And he's opting to just hold this side of the map.
and
If you can control this
the
side
regular
of the
one
map, it
with
makes it a lot
SSG
more
coding.
difficult for your opponents to get any space for free. You have so much vision of the entire map, but right now taking a more defensive approach, not going to expose himself too much.
like
Doesn't want
both
to
of
give
them, to
away
be
his
honest.
location. This position not nearly as powerful if
I like
the other
them
team
both.
knows you're here, so he's going to opt to reposition.
Like, that
while
shit
his
just looks
teammates try to
clean.
keep him
I've been
alive.
rocking that shit with the diamond charm.
Snakebite maintains his life.
Dead zone
Has a
getting cut
repulsor
off
to
bottom
grab.
middle.
The options up. Looks like he'll
Also
take
this
it
shit
while
clean.
retreating to the back of S1. Royal 2
Been
pushing
rocking
to the
that
back
shit with
at
my
A
diamond
for the
charm, too.
double, but no, has to
That's
reload
unfortunate.
instead. Trippy
Brother ran out
takes
of
it,
bullets.
But Faze take the lead, 10-9.
It's definitely back and forth. Snakebite has stayed alive for quite some time. Only fired 2 bullets of the shock so far. Optic really not giving anything away for free. So impressive the way Optic has been able to mitigate any potential sightline for Snakebite to do anything. Right now he's going to reposition and look like it was a trade slightly in Optic's favor. That's going to tie things up at 12.
Optic just can't really figure out how to flip the map right here.
This match is now
gonna
reached
try to play for
stalemate.
camo,
If
I
not for
guess.
that opening break headshot from Snakebite, that should push out the rest of Faze. Looking to clean up on the damage as
These
they
are good
do.
kills
2
by
go
PJ.
down. Lucid and Trippy. Snakebite, potential 360.
Dead
medal
zone,
here.
good
No,
job
does
to
not
trade
hit the shot, doesn't
one,
have
but
a
he's
chance
also gonna
to.
die.
Formal makes it away, not before Dead Zone trades out, and Formal eventually goes
They all
down.
go down.
As Faze Clan sort of chased their way through from C to A to take down Optic Gaming. World 2 on the hotel side of the map. Snakebite.
Yeah,
How long
Optic-
has he been alive with this
Optic
shock
just
rifle?
cannot
Not that he's got
figure
a lot of
out
slays
how
with
to
it, but
flip
just the
this side of the
simple
map.
Possession and extended life with it is impressive enough.
They've just been trapped over here the entire time.
Showing off his skills with the double jump as well. Definitely recommend you guys to practice that in your own games. Just easier to get to that position.
Now
a bit
Dead Zone's
safer.
just Prius for some
Don't have to
reason.
expose yourself nearly as much to other sight lines.
Good trade,
as you
I
do that
guess.
jump.
To be fair, it's only a 2-kill
for
game
shots.
during
He's
all this
only
shit.
found handful of
And
them.
there's the
Finally gets
flank,
taken down.
finally.
Lucid able to somehow sneak into
My
the snipe
God.
side, shuts him down at the perfect time to do so because the
Not a
next
tie
shock
game,
rifle
new
is
shock
up
coming
on its
up.
spawn point. We'll have to see if he can successfully survive with it. Looks like Faze are going to try to stop him from doing so.
Gotta
Lucid
read the close guy on him, right?
thrusts vertically.
He's gotta read the close
Doesn't get
guy
him out
on
of
him,
harm's
right?
way, but despite
Okay,
that,
nice.
still maintains 25% shields. Now back up to full shock rifle to work with, and we know what Lucid can do with it. Season 1 MVP, lining up his shot. A weak Renegade gets cleaned up instead by Trippy.
Whee.
Lucid sets his sights towards the cafe side. Royal 2 goes down to 1 HP, but Trippy is 2. Bait and switch opportunity from long range for Lucid, but he's not able to secure any
So
of
dead.
these shots. Finally hits a body coming up the lift, but that is a chaotic sequence there from Lucid, forced by Faze, and they've now forced the snipe back in their hands. They have the biggest lead of this game, 25-21.
And now they're trapped
Man,
again.
Lucid just having a hard time there. The pressure is so great from Faze. If you're constantly getting shot out of scope,
Optic
it-
just
it
doesn't seem like
can
they really
become
have a
so
game plan on
difficult.
this
Also, just
map,
the
bro.
movement from the members of Faze make it harder for
And like
them
I
to
know
be
it's only
hit.
a 5-kill game.
Frosty
But
though, with his first shot of the shock rifle, able to land a headshot. Also trying to secure this camo.
They have no idea how to break that side of the map when Faze is holding it, and the second they got it, they just got broke instantly.
Even if he dies there, he leaves the camo behind for his teammate while that opponent's one shot. Further increases the odds.
My
his
God.
Team gets value out of it. He's gonna hit the no scope and hit the slide around to juke Formal. Somehow
that's
turns
beautiful.
In a spot that I don't think many people would have got a double kill there.
I don't think so, Eli, as Frosty's doubled up just about on his kill-death ratio. 11, 3, and 6 here in this Slayer, really leading the charge in this lobby. Most slays by a pretty wide margin, all things considered.
Brother's different.
As Faze have a 1-team wipe lead. And that's enough, though, for Optic Gaming to get back in this. One possession separating these two teams.
Only a 4-kill game after all of this shit I'm talking.
To get back in this one comfortably, and after 2 go down, it's back to 3 kills. And one fell swoop. Optic Gaming are right back in this.
Look at this. We got a game now.
Keep this within 1 possession heading into the 40s. They'll be
Here go Optic's game plan.
Game-breaking heroic win.
They said we finna get him weak and run
before that. Faze have back A spawns. Optic Gaming have the front foot.
That was trolly as shit, bro.
Formal goes down. 3 go down for Optic Gaming, and despite backfoot spawns,
huge kill by
Faze,
Trippy.
they've done a pretty good job to push out of it. Maintaining
he spawned somebody on him.
2-kill lead now, though.
Wait, Optic. This is a good split for Optic, bro. They low-key spawned with Faze in a pinch.
Kind of overextending through the
wait, Optic's getting blessed.
Who
are gonna die from Faze?
They predict the next set of spawns.
PJ gets away. That's milky as shit. PJ's gonna reach out.
That means they have
oh my God!
The most likely.
Here comes the reach out.
Trippy with some great shots.
1-kill game.
Secure 1 kill, but do enough damage.
This is chaos, son. Formal with a big kill on Nest. Shock and camo both coming up.
6-minute mark, always so crucial on this map.
38-38.
38 all between Faze and Optic Gaming as they'll vie for map positioning and sandbox control with a couple of slays here. Frosty goes down to 1 HP. Royal 2 down to low shields, but he regroups, re-shields, repositions here.
Formal gets 1.
Of the map.
Camo is still up.
Opening break snipe though. I never even saw Formal with the shot.
Oh, this is goofy ass. This is goofy right here.
Now reclaimed the lead.
Trippy gets another one. They should get camo.
Look at this. Formal just watching the bridge that he knows Faze must cross to get to the camo. Looks like Trippy, the one able to get away with the camo. Formal drops the shock rifle there for a teammate. I don't know. It must be the camo
guy.
Walking over to grab it.
Yeah, it's
and
Tommy
Lucid. Yeah, Lucid, the one that got the camo, and he gave the shock.
They have no idea where Faze is.
Slowing to a crawl. Faze know exactly what's
burn
going
this whole
on. They know what camo players lurking with shock, so they're not going to give anything away for free. Lucid's going to have to try to find a target without being spotted out.
There's no one there.
Lucid previously missing all of his shots with the shock rifle, but he needs to ice up now, needs to hit these shots.
Trippy gets 1 though.
Needs Lucid to be that Season 1 MVP that they remember. As Lucid pushes in with the shot.
Oh, did he stick him?
Lands the body shot on roll 2. Dead zone cleans up on Renegade. Crush shots from the truck side from Frosty is going to take Formal down to 1 HP. Lucid looks back
Optic takes the lead by 5.
And Snakebite goes down.
What a fucking swing.
Nice push here from Optic Gaming, cleaning up through the A side of the map. That's going to flip the
what
map.
A fucking swing.
As Lucid could close the door here for
no one else
Optic
shooting.
Gaming.
Where is Optic at?
Instead, no.
Formal on the flank.
Go down. Dead zone goes down. Formal goes down. Lucid
That's
has no
not
more
good.
shock rifle shots to work with. And Faze are now just down 2. And
I mean, Lucid gets 1. Traded out.
Pushing into the back of A, cleaning up on those spawns.
2-kill game.
Face down 2.
This has been the weirdest game ever.
God,
Nade trades.
Counter
tie game, 45.
It's now tie game. This could go either way. But
what in the flying fuck is going on
the tram side? And can Faze replicate the same push that Optic
now
just
Optic
did
has
to
to do this goofy ass shit again.
Close out the game.
Does he read the red corner? He does it!
I'm letting Formal hold on.
That don't place the obvious corner.
Hold this hell. Back smack on his rival Frosty. 2 go down for Faze Clan.
Oh my God! Do they push off of this?
Lucid takes down.
They're gonna get him trapped. They're gonna spawn him all like hotel and bottom lifts and shit.
His way up to the high ground. Hopefully stay alive here for
Does Optic have a camo? What did I just see?
Doesn't have much help.
Trippy gets 1. Lucid gets another. Yeah, they do. Wow! Optic go up 2-0.
Optic Gaming come back and take game 2 by 5.
That was a crazy game, bro.
God. El Clasico
that swung back and forth so many times. Why are we calling it? Okay, respectfully, bruh, it's not the El Clasico.
This is not what we expected in a match for top 4.
That was Optic Envy, which no longer exists.
Lowest placement, I think.
What are we talking about, man?
How long?
Ever?
Since the game came out, have they ever placed this low?
Optic Faze probably the best rivalry in the scene.
I remember some
we gotta call it something else.
Tournaments where they were going plus.
We can't call it the E Clasico, man.
And losing games. I think they might have had a top 6 then, But Faze doesn't look like that anymore. Going to be Faze or Optic, not a placing that we would expect from two of these NA juggernauts, as Faze back are against the wall, needing a win here in Game 3 as we kick things off. World 2.
Let's go.
All eyes on FaZe Clan and Optic right now. Shout out to 10K combined viewers between the Twitch and YouTube live streams. All the Optic and FaZe fans out here.
10K is not bad for a shitty little online qualifier.
I don't think many people would expect Optic to be in the lead so significantly. Probably expected to at least be tied in the series, and it's Optic continuing to roll as they get several dead, and they're the first scorers in this game.
And you love to see it. LVT Halo in the community coming up with records week after week, as I believe that's a record for us. 10K plus combined viewers, as we got a barn burner here. 2-0
Trade
lead
from
for
Lucid.
Optic Gaming,
Optic
but
gets
it's
B
been
early.
much closer than the series score reflects, as two go down on each
Trades out.
side. Renegade looking to push through the needles before Dead Zone and Trippy push through into the Dorito, looking to regain it with that grenade. A 1v2 takes down Renegade, and look at Optic set up here.
Oh, and
strongly
Trippy
on the
lives.
outside of the map. Frosty's gonna have no choice but to back down. Lucid on the flank takes him down, and Optic Gaming are swarming.
Trippy staying alive.
Oh, but PJ,
in one of the hardest parts of the map to do so for long enough
kills
for his teammates to play bodyguard. He is finally taken down.
Gonna flip A and try to go for B. That's a huge kill.
Dead Zone with the drop shot. That's a tech that we see a lot of these top players use in the middle of a fight, dropping off an object. Sometimes your downward velocity can throw off
I don't know
your
how
opponent's
Formal
aim.
lives
Dead Zone
there.
winning the fight with that tech, but leaves himself in a vulnerable position. Now it is Optic still in the lead. FaZe only able to get 2 after getting a few kills there.
Little bit of a blender even, and I like this play here from Snakebite. Just knows, even whether it's a Slayer or a Stronghold, you're getting a little blendered. Slow things down. Slow down the pace of play as Snakebite regroups with his teammate Frosty. 2v2 down the side.
They just get fried.
Optic Gaming win it outright as they take down both Frosty and Snakebite. Renegade on the opposite side of the map looking to flip
FaZe is staggered.
C.
Here comes Camo. Optic should get Camo pretty
He's down to low
uncontested.
HP. He has help. Dead Zone has the shock. He's pretty deadly
Tommy
with
Lucid
it.
got it.
And he's just going to keep FaZe out of it simply by
Formal
shooting
got it.
the metal platform. Now tosses the snipe back to who I think should have had shock the whole time, Formal.
Does it because he's got the camo? I mean, let's face it, all these guys can snipe. You might as well give it to the guy that's invisible. They're going to hit.
Earns the 5th kill for a killing speed cross map.
Okay, we should be back. We should be back. We should be back.
Commando as he looks to push on through the glass side, long haul side of the map.
My fucking internet
as
dropped for a
Optic
second.
Gaming
I think we're good. I think we're
way
good.
Too strong here for FaZe, but we know in strongholds there's always a chance to come back.
It's always so crucial to shut down those first.
H4F.
They've done it every single time. This push out of Seaside, you have to be so meticulous. You've got to go through long haul and tower simultaneously. You've got to get some safe damage down across the map, work together. But if one of your players dies immediately, as members of FaZe have every single time, it just slows the push entirely. And right now, Optic have played it perfectly.
Dead Zone still maintaining the commando at the top of gold. What a job he's done to lock that area down.
Oh, and no trade.
Down,
that's big.
2 down on each side. But Optic still retains control of the scoring. They
Optic's just running at him,
the
bro.
map on its head, but it
FaZe
does
cannot
no
get set.
damage in the sense that FaZe Clan are not
Oh
able
my
to
god.
go down again. This has been domination.
Oh
here
my
from Optic
god.
Gaming. Looking to close out the series emphatically. Trippy with a double, looking for a triple. Has 2 players down to 1 shot. He cleans up 1 and realizes his play now is to back up, satisfied with the 3 down from FaZe. He's going to allow, I believe that's Renegade to push on through.
Oh my god, bro, they're getting fried.
Optic Gaming dominant.
Optic's going to flip C as FaZe flips A.
Able to capture A, but Optic quickly flips C so that FaZe.
This is a good opportunity for FaZe to flip the setup, but
and look at this.
Trippy
and Lucid working together to protect B. They don't care that they lost A because they flipped C. As long as they protect these 2, they're good to go. Dead Zone with the camo.
Lucid gets 2. Formal gets another one.
Renegade, last player alive, stuck by himself at the Mangler. He's going to get taken down here shortly.
4 dead. They're going to go for the trip cap here.
Lucid with the shock
Optic
rifle.
trying to step on the throat right now.
This right back up. They actually force the spawns into gold, and they're going to maintain C position. And as B flips, they flip A.
FaZe beat Optic twice in the bracket last week. Grand finals, no less. As Optic Gaming, you talk about a revenge grudge matchup here between Optic and FaZe. They look like the hungrier team. They look like the team that's playing with more pace, and that was sort of the reason they lost to SSG earlier. Their pace was just so
another one.
lethargic and slow. Now it's very quick, sporadic, agility fueled as Lucid has the shot.
Hey, this is FaZe's opportunity to break.
Down Frosty,
nice shots out of Frosty. That's a huge double.
His own, and This, to me, Eli, is the win condition to come
They're going to
back
flip A.
for Faze.
Win condition, you said the thing. Everybody take a shot.
And the shock.
Yeah, but it might be too little too late. Yeah, I mean,
we'll see, bro.
One more sequence, and suddenly they win the game, right? So it's going to have to be perfect
ammo in 10
from here on out. And it's very rare that these teams can hold a lead as long as Optic has against one another. This next camo,
Optic does die first,
off
though.
Of his sight line. He's gonna have to rotate, see if he can stop this camo or grab it for himself. Uses the grapple to grab it safely. This is definitely looking good. These are definitely the conditions for
Lucy gets one, Trippy trades with another.
But if Optic can find one way to break in, it's gonna be all she wrote.
Kill from Frosty.
Frosty, the last player
Optic's
alive.
in B, though. Another big kill for Frosty! Formal should not cap this. There's no way. Formal's gonna die in this.
Keeps Faze Clan in it. And allows Royal 2 to trade.
Frosty needs no reset though. Here's Trippy. He's gonna get double teamed. That should be a reset as well. And Lucy gets both though. Lucy gets both. That's huge. B should get flipped.
That shock.
Renegade's by himself on C. He's probably gonna die.
I think Optic needs
and there goes Renegade. Optic needs to hold right here and fight for these kills. Turbine. This is the fight for the game right here. Optic gets 2.
They take 2 dead, and I think that could be the end of the game. I think it was too little too late for Faze. Only a few more slays and this one's over.
Is this the best we've seen Optic gaming this HCS Season 3 preseason, Eli? Because
okay, Faze is going to try to flip C here. Frosty dies though. Faze is on B as well.
This isn't a 3-0 win.
It's not over. It's not over.
Used to seeing. This is a 3-0 win to send Faze home.
Greetings from Italy. Yo, what's up, Siambo? I hope I'm saying that right.
It's looking like it, man. They're just winning every single engagement. They're rotating ahead. They're predicting the
Hang on a second. It is not over.
They scrimmed each other recently without comms, and to me that says they are formulating strategies specifically against Faze.
3 dead for Optic.
So that they
3 dead for Optic.
Like this. But this is
4 dead for Optic.
It's still 11
Wait.
left for Optic as 4 go dead. Now Faze are looking to hold that same AB setup that they lost to
Faze going for the triple cap cheese.
And Faze have to make sure they grab A. Spawning Optic over at C means Optic should start the scoring there.
Optic should flip C. Okay, so no triple cap cheese really for Faze.
At the 90% mark, now fully there.
Now where does Optic push? Camo in 5. Optic is pushing tower. Dead zone gets 1.
7 after 14 games. 1,002 kills for Faze. 1,000 kills in that scrim for Optic Gaming. These two teams could not be more
close. Who got camo?
Despite what the series score reflects, we expect Faze to show
Frosty
some
gets
fight here
1.
at the end.
Renegade! Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's one way to do it.
Woo! Bro, imagine. Huge kill by Lucid. He should still die though. Faze still with control. Frosty's gonna get shocked.
Potentially earn a trip cap. They do.
Little 2 6 and 14, but it doesn't matter. Triple cap cheese for Faze.
Is starting to be palpable on the side.
2 kills for Optic. Those are 2 huge kills. They have to move off of this. This is a good live by Frosty as well.
If they continue to hold off the push,
this is a huge play to prevent this from Frosty. That was beautiful to recognize that flank was coming. That's going to keep Optic trapped at C. Although they get on A. They get on A. It's a 1v1 at A. Trippy kills him. Now there's 2 more, though. There's 2 more. I don't think Optic can help him. Nah, they can't. Bro, this is so sus. This is so sus. 2 of Optic are trapped in tower. Why are they still challenging this?
Probably send a player through long. Yes, this
dead zone.
Into gold. It's dead zone with a
dead zone big 2.
That could be exactly.
Optic's gonna pressure A off of this.
Massive. You had to take down Frosty there. Frosty was the man with the shot.
Optic flips A.
Over to A and
tower. Oh my god!
Control of Optic because of that.
They gotta look C. They gotta look C for the game. Snakebite's gonna die. That's gonna be it. They're on B as well. That's gonna be at Optic 3-0s.
Yes. Faze will
oh my god.
Optic Gaming take it. And we'll move on in this tournament. Faze go home.
That
6th
was
place.
Sus.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Tied for 5th, but my God, we did not expect
what?
a 3. Oh, this is normally a
what a redemption arc from Optic, bro. What a get back, especially after the last 2 weeks.
Shutting Faze down every step of the way.
3-0ing them for top 6. I'm tweaking slime.
It was back and forth the whole time, and then wow, they had what, a 220 to 11 lead in this game.
Yeah.
Faze showing tons of fight back, tons of resistance, but ultimately, like we said, too little too late. Optic, congratulations. They're going to move on to your top 4.
Wow.
All right, GG's in the chat from the players and